Hey everybody, ChristopherOdd here, welcome back to XCOM 2. We're going on in a supply raid mission. This is not one that I've been able to show you in the past, it just hasn't come up. But it's pretty cool. So basically what's happening is the Advent is moving technology across Western Asia, and the Resistance has informed us that it's kind of at a standstill and we can go and raid it. But we've got to protect the supply, and there's some specific things that we have to make sure that don't get damaged, which with our current squad could be a challenge. A couple of grenadiers, ranger, and a specialist. I think we're set to go. So Marigold, Teasdale, Llewellyn, and Olivier, let's lock and load.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
Let's do it.
Local resistance operatives have managed to shut down an Advent train that was passing through this area. As of yet, the aliens haven't managed to secure the location, so we're moving in to take advantage. Neutralize any hostile contacts in the AO. Secure the site and lock down whatever cargo you can find.
Okay. Operation War Saga in the wilderness of Western Asia. Let's go.
Menace 1-5. Coordinates of the Advent train are locked in. Move to secure.
All right.
Eliminate all hostiles.
Ooh, this is cool. Oh, too bad we don't have a sharpshooter. I would just put him up here and just say, hang out, man. That's so cool. Little sniper perch. Nice thing is we've got a lot of high ground that we can utilize, like right near these railroad tracks. Assuming there's going to be some enemies patrolling near the train. Maybe that's a bad assumption, but let's start hunting.
On the move.
There's no timer, which is great, so we can try and set up a really strong ambush here. So there's no sense in any dashing at all when there's no timer, really. Oh, I heard something.
Heading there now.
Rolling. Je suis en route. Roger that.
Okay. Still in the clear.
Moving to Overwatch.
Quiet. Did you hear something?
We're heading in the right direction, that's for sure. They could be behind this thing, I'm thinking. They could be up top, too. That's always possible. Olivier, you want to look?
Je bouge.
There we go. Hello. Why don't you guys come down here and hang out with us? I think we could set up a pretty decent Overwatch here, actually.
Closing on target position now.
Can bring Beagle in. I know he's got Phantom, but on this mission we don't really have a purpose for keeping him in concealment, so I wouldn't mind if he was the one that actually got revealed. So I'm gonna put him right next to these tiles, hoping that they reveal him while we're all on Overwatch. Come on, just one step this way. Or, you know, just leave. That's cool too. That's great. That's fantastic. Didn't want to kill you anyways. Okay, now. This area down here is a bit dark. We should be okay to get down here, though.
Je rejoins la position.
Moving on target location.
Move Beagle up a tad. I don't know where those guys have gone.
Got it covered.
Moving out.
Bien reçu. On Overwatch les yeux.
Covering now.
Oh, now they're walking back. Great. Okay, so let's put ourselves in a position to get spotted here. Let's move Olivier
Je
out.
me dirige vers la cible. Cibles
Oh,
ennemies en
gross. Knew that was gonna happen too. I knew it. Well, just tuck back
visuel. En
in.
route vers la position indiquée.
We gotta control this.
Okay.
Roger, I've got my eyes on it.
Affirmative. Covering now.
I'd like to just grab one pod if possible. So we may have to just take a shot here and set this up the way that we want.
Je suis dessus. On Overwatch.
On it.
Okay, 92 from up here. Let's go on the... Let's take a really high percentage shot at the sectoid. I'll take that. If we're lucky, it doesn't set off the other group, but
We're in their sights.
who knows? Rare miss from Triss. And Beagle, because he's not revealed, he wasn't the one that was starting the attacks or flanked. So he's still in concealment, and we only triggered the one guy, or the one group, so this is great. I mean, 69 from here is pretty good, 68's pretty good. These aren't terrible. But we know there's a group there, so advancing on this is not ideal. Trisk, why don't you just go for it? That's beautiful. Good work. Come up 1 damage short, but perhaps Sam can finish him off. There you go. Excellent.
Target eliminated.
Now, Beagle still being concealed is pretty helpful here because we know this other group is up here, so we can actually try and position our
Moving
guys
to designated coordinates.
to take advantage of that. We've got an Illyrium core and alien data cache. Very nice.
I'm sure the docs will want to see this.
Oh, I'm sure they will. Why don't you grab this side of the tree here,
Person
Beagle?
on target position now. That's the equipment we're after. We'll have to do our best to avoid destroying the gear while we secure the area.
You got that right. Okay, so I'm thinking if we go up here, they don't have line of sight. And we might be able to get a nice little overwatch going here. That's one of the nice benefits of having the oh, that's right, we're a little bit short on turns here. Let's tuck back in. The Phantom, this kind of lets us set this up and try and lure them towards us. They are patrolling. All right. So we might be able to get up here and not trigger this. That's what I'm hoping.
Je suis en route.
Yeah, we're safe. Let's go to the back of the train here.
Rolling out.
And I'm actually going to bring him back as well.
Bien reçu. En route vers la cible.
Being that we're still concealed. Is there any way that I can get over here? Can I kind of manipulate that a bit? No, because if we go up here, it's all downhill, so we'd have to come in through this side, and then we can't quite get as far as we'd like. The other option is to just move in close here. Or here. Let's just see where they go.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Okay, it happened. Tried to get too fancy. Alright, well, on the plus side, they're pretty tightly grouped up. Can at least hit 2. Might even be able to hit all 3, actually. Which I think would be worth it. Beagle, do you have vision of any of them, though? No, but you do have a sword. We just kind of have to know more about what's out there. We have a shot from here or here. Against full cover. But that guy might not even be around long enough, so... let's deal with that first.
Je me dirige vers la position.
Olivier, glad you brought your big gun. Okay, we're only hitting 2. But that's still pretty good. It's gonna remove a bunch of cover.
Explosion!
Explosion! Okay, that looks good. Now, Llewellyn. Why don't you come down here, grab this full cover, hopefully kill the guy standing in the open here. There you go.
Target neutralized.
And then he's still got a little bit of cover, which I wouldn't mind getting rid of.
Closing on target position now. Here, catch.
And now how do we play this? Do we just run in there and go for the kill on this guy? Knowing full well that we could miss. Or not kill him? Because it's 4 to 6, right? Or 3 to 5. Yeah, so questionable. I thought it was 4 to 6. 3 to 5. Chance to hit's pretty good, but we might be better moving over here and just trying to pin him down.
Moving out.
With an overwatch. Hopefully he stays. We could also throw flashbang.
They've seen me.
I don't know if that's totally necessary. Seeing as how we're probably going to have another group at some point.
Moving to overwatch.
Oh, what the hell is that guy doing there? Well, there's the other group.
That is not good.
It's great timing.
Advent troops
Great
fight.
timing. Really happy you guys showed up. Just right about now. Trying to raise the dead, are ya? Must feel pretty nice having those powers. Nice shot.
I'm all right.
Okay, now, this is okay-ish. This is okay. I think the game plan here is we bring Sam around, try and get rid of this sectoid. 88, you got this. Come on, Sam. There you go.
Taken care of. Gun strike.
Now, we could blow these up, but we get less supplies if they get ruined, obviously, so probably not the best idea we've ever had. I think I'm just gonna pull back here with Beagle. Actually, you know what? We have a really good opportunity to flashbang a large group here. Maybe that's the approach.
Position confirmed.
We can hit all three.
You watching?
Now we have this guy. I mean, 70's pretty good. We've got the advantage to hit over him, so I say we take it. Triss, I never doubted you. Great job.
Kill confirmed. Running dry.
And now, hopefully... Oh, can I flank this guy? I don't think that's flank, but maybe... No, that's too far back. Okay, well, half cover it is.
Suis en route.
Oh, it is a flank. Beautiful.
J'ai manqué de munitions.
Okay, we're not out of the woods yet. We're still disoriented, thank you. They're not stupid. Just confused. Overwatch. Do it, thank you. Overwatch. Never mind. Oh god, duck!
I'm taking fire.
That's when all he's saying to his commanding officer there is just making him dance. Okay. So they're disoriented still, so movement name penalties and some of their abilities they can't use, but these guys don't really have any cool abilities. I'm thinking that we gotta take this. How strong is he? So if we just hit him, he's dead. Then we could even... we've got Overwatch to deal with back there. So let's say we can get the 70% shot with Beagle. Can we hit... Yeah, then we can hit both of those guys. Remove the Overwatch. And then we would have these guys sitting in no cover. But would Triss have a shot available from down here? She would have a shot down at the guy at the end and the guy on the left. And then Llewellyn is the only thing that we would have to kind of deal with. But we could throw aid protocol out to somebody. This is all assuming that this 70% chance hits. So let's go for this first. Okay, new game plan required. That's fine.
Shot failed to connect.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did.
Baissez la tête.
Actually, I probably should have moved over to that tree, that full cover. But... Okay, Triss. This guy's gonna move, which means we could probably kill him. I'm wondering though, I think we might be able to just sneak right in here. Let's see. Still kind of experimenting with triggering their overwatches. Yeah, beautiful. Come on, Triss. Oh, that hurts to watch. My God. That really hurts.
Shot wide. Dead in the water here.
All right, well, let's give Sam a little extra cover here. And now they're not disoriented anymore. Oh! Right in the back. But I've got good news. Triss. Let's go ahead and
Grenade out.
dish out this damage. Remove the overwatch, remove the cover. We've got 2 guys standing in the open, which is great news for everybody involved, obviously. Let's see if we can bring Sam up to grab a kill here. 69%. Grenade's not gonna hit. Let's go for it. Come on, Sammy. There you go.
Got him.
And then I like to call this move Beagle's Revenge. I like that. Let's go home,
Target
boys.
down.
And Triss.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed.
All right.
Accomplished.
Too bad we had to take that damage, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So, Beagle was under the most heat. Sam made the most attacks, although that doesn't really mean much. Move the furthest, Terrence. Great job on your running skills. But you also dealt out a lot of damage, so I shouldn't criticize too hard. 80% successful shots. I feel like we missed the important ones, though. Maybe I'm being overly critical.
I'm certainly impressed, Commander.
Gravely
Another
wounded again.
heroic effort in the field.
All right, well, we did get another improvement for our grenadiers here. And I think, oh yeah, I did say that for this playthrough, I was just gonna go strict archetypes for the classes. So we've already got a heavy gunner with Triss. I'm gonna go ahead and grab blast padding with Olivier. We get the extra armor point, which is actually, it's significant. Like, don't get me wrong, having armor is huge. So yeah, and even it's actually cool because if the enemy tries to shred the armor, that's fine. We're gonna take 66% less damage from their grenades by doing so. It's actually a pretty great skill, and I think it's gonna be undervalued actually by a lot of people. If you have a couple of Lyrium cores, data cache, which is great. This will give us some intel about which will add to our intel total. We got a lot of alloys, Lyrium crystals now, which is great, so we can start researching psionics, a lot of supplies, a couple of corpses. And if you were to ruin some of the supplies, then you obviously don't get all of this, so. Beagle is shaken. We're gonna have to get him out on a mission and not take any damage to get that removed. That's gonna make him a little bit more susceptible to psionic attacks. That's for sure. Okay, what we really need, we really need
Your
engineers.
old man would be proud of what we've managed to do here. What you've managed to do with this ship.
I just wish he had lived long enough to see us fight back.
No, don't say
No, that
anything.
wasn't all for nothing.
Trust me, he knows. If there was one thing your father...
I gotta keep that on the down low. Okay, we can increase the region income, which would be great. But what we really need to do is just make contact here and most likely go out and take on this black site. Here we go.
objective added.
There we go. Complete the Advent Black Site mission.
Commander, we've established contact with the local resistance, and we can move on the Advent Black Site on your order. We should make sure our troops are fully equipped and ready for a tough mission. I'm guessing security will be tight at the facility.
Yeah,
I've
it will be.
updated our current objectives based on the most recent findings.
The only
Regional
problem...
contacts located.
The only problem... So, yeah. Let me talk about the only problem. It's this. So, we've got Hellscorn, our sniper, gravely wounded. We've got Beagle, our ranger, gravely wounded. We do have Ryder coming back in 1 day. We have Elise coming back in 5. But without a sharpshooter and a ranger, it's going to be very tough. So I don't know if it's in our best interest to go and do it, even though it's like, well, it might be a challenge. Is that going to be the best thing for our group? One of the things I haven't talked about yet that'll be pretty interesting to you guys is once you start expanding like this, you can see that they have these little words underneath the continents. So we're in Asia, hidden reserves, Africa, lock and load, Europe, to serve mankind. These are the new continent bonuses. And what's really cool about it is that it's randomized every time. So Asia will, I'm not going to say it's never going to have the same. It's always going to be different. So hidden reserves gives +5 to Avenger power. I mean, that's pretty good. It's not the best one, but it's pretty good. To serve mankind, recruits cost only 10 supplies, so you save a little bit of money. And lock and load, personal combat sims and weapon upgrades may be reused. I've never seen that, and that is awesome. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. That's making me really want to get out to Africa there. Hidden reserves, I'm not too fussed. So I think if we make contact, we go to Africa. We have 1 left. We have a supply drop in 7 days, which means that as we fly over here, we're not really going to benefit from this increased region income. We could always try and do that later. So let's try and make contact here.
Commander, as of right now, we don't have enough
intel
to get
that's
a solid
right.
bearing on the local resistance forces in that area.
Yeah, okay. So, this is where the towers come in handy. Because we would be looking to move from essentially right here, West Asia, where our towers are, we'd have to go, I guess, 1, 2. So it increases the intel cost by quite a bit. But if we wanted to, we could build a radio relay here, and then it'll bring the intel cost down significantly to get in touch with Africa. Remember, this campaign's only going to last 3 months anyway, so maybe it's not even worth exploring out there. It's probably best to just deal with what we have.
Avenger plotting new course.
I think the black market refreshes every month, but I'm just gonna check again here. Yeah, okay. A lot of times too, like later on, you're able to get, you can buy like straight up corporals and stuff for a bunch of intel, but usually if you can buy a corporal for even like 185 intel, it's probably worth it. Huh. Where do we want to go? We could go to the black site. It's gonna be a challenge though, for sure. Which is fine. I'm all about a challenge. Let's see. Oh, you know what we could do? This might be a good opportunity for us to go back to HQ. And if we buy medical assistance here, we could do that. That way when we scan here, we can reduce our healing times. I'm tempted to buy Siri here as well, just get another scientist. But what we really need is an engineer. But a scientist would be cool, because then we could get different weaponry a little bit faster. It's 170 supplies, though. We could always sell stuff at the black market. Let's do it. Welcome aboard, Siri. So you'll see that these are decreasing over time. So their effectiveness is not as strong, but still 20% is a pretty significant boost. Now let's look at our healing here. 12, 1, 16, and 4. So let's scan for a couple days and see. Maybe not a couple days. Let's just scan a bit.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do.
So we can now make a mimic beacon.
Aliens could conceive
It's pretty cool.
Such a being. Is there another world out there filled with these shape-shifting creatures, or are they merely another construct of alien genetic tampering?
And we're gonna start researching psionics now so that we can get right into that.
See that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available. I do not think
Okay,
I
beautiful.
could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing.
So psionics is done being researched, so we can now build a psi lab and an advanced psi amp. The psi lab is where we can train the operatives. I think next I'll probably go into plated armor. Or we could grab a whole bunch of intel. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab the intel from this data cache. Then I'm gonna go and buy the Rush plated armor research, which is gonna decrease this down to like 11 days. So that technically we are not even losing time by getting this extra intel. We're just gonna kind of offset the
I
difference.
assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
And then once this debris is cleared. Okay, Elise is back. That's good.
Commander, we've received
Oh,
word that
nice.
The aliens have completed a facility devoted to their work on the Avatar project. If we can establish contact with the local resistance forces in this region, we can make a move on that facility and destroy it to set back the aliens' operation.
So, what's interesting about this, these are gonna start to pop up like all over the world. And you'll notice it's in Africa, which is nowhere near us. So the longer this stays here, the worse that this gets. And we need to neutralize that sooner rather than later. Let's just scan a little bit longer here. Alien debris is cleared. I want to build a psi lab, but I need Illyrium crystals. So, let's head to the black market. We have 4.
Avenger plotting new course.
Market is open.
We could buy Illyrium with 35 intel. It's not bad, actually. That means, though, that we're not going to be able to rush the armor. Huh. It's a tough call. You know what? We're going to get... The thing is, we're going to get intel from the data cache. I'm not sure how much it's going to be. But, it should be enough to... It should be 35, I'm hoping. Let's go ahead and buy these crystals. Uh-oh.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Now, in case you're wondering, this is not an area that we can travel to. This is just progress on kind of the overall... Avatar project, and we can counter this. Remember, we can counter some of the dark events by doing guerrilla ops. We go out and get rid of these black sites to do to actually remove some of this progress. So yeah, what I want to do now is start building psionics.
Commander, I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team, but as it
We don't have
stands,
enough
we
power.
People still waiting for an assignment. We can have them working on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 80 supplies to upgrade our power just by a little bit.
Power relay upgraded.
And then, no, we're still short by 1. That is dirty. It's really dirty. But I could staff an extra gremlin there, maybe, to permanently boost it. That's right. Do I want to do that? That means our healing rate will get reduced. But you know what we could do? We'll just switch this up a little bit. So let's put our gremlin in there. And then we can put Eva in here temporarily. I don't know why she... Oh yeah, she's only available because we just finished clearing this out. So now our power, we have enough, but we're short on supplies. Oh my god. Normally I wouldn't rush psionics this early, but because it's a short campaign, I just think it would be cool to kind of show you guys a little bit more about how that works.
Market is open.
Okay, so let's go ahead and sell the Viper Corpse and the Faceless Corpse. We're not going to use that right now. I'll sell 1 core, and then the rest we'll do in alloys. Really stretching ourselves thin here, but for psionics, I'll do anything. So let's build.
Lab construction initiated.
Let's actually check on the progress of our healing. 914, not bad. Not bad. I don't think we're gonna be able to wait it out though. I think we should go to the black site. Let's do it. Operation Night Stank. It's gonna be 125 supplies if we survive.
Setting course for Sector 5, India.
And we're just gonna have to take out who we have. We got a couple specialists, that's cool. We've got Triss, we've got Olivier. Yeah. It could be a hell of a lot worse. What weapon upgrades do we have? Advanced hair trigger. Didn't we... Oh, I thought I meant to place this before. That's too bad. Okay. He's got a laser sight already. So we've got combat protocol on Ryder. And just aid protocol on Llewellyn. So combat protocol could be good here. Because they're going to have turrets, so we can do a little bit more damage to mechanical enemies. And then we'll just take out our 2 grenadiers, I guess. Oh, we have Uyghur, who's a ranger. But honestly, I think we're going to need the grenadiers just to blow things up. That's going to be our way to safety here. So, wish me luck, guys. I'm going to need it. We'll see you next time. Bye.
The world you once knew is no more.